I am Claudia. As I travel throughout Jamaica, I want to take you along with me. I live in St. Thomas, so I love to show my parish. But I'll be showing you all my travel. I'll be talking with interesting persons who have made a change in the area that they live. So come with me. Jamaica, this is the land of my birth. Hi guys, Happy New Year! Last night I did a live stream, and in the middle of my live stream my equipment gave me all sorts of problems. So I stopped in the middle of it. I still uploaded it for that few persons could see, but I'm just going to conclude today, and while I wish you a happy 2021. We don't know what is going to come, but we don't care. We're happy and we are going to remain so with the help of God. But I wanted to just recap my 10 resolutions, and I'm not sure if I should actually call them resolutions. It's just 10 things that I believe that we should be doing in 2021 to ensure that we are living our best life. All right? So I got inspiration for many of these things from other YouTubers. So I am not solely responsible for coming up for all of these things, but that's what we use YouTube for, right? To be inspired by other things. So here goes. I have 10 things that I think we should do in 2021 so that we're living better lives. The first thing, and I think it is so important that we do this, is to connect with a friend or family member every day. We need to be recharged. The same way that all our gadgets need to be recharged, there needs to be juice in there. When we connect with our family and friends every day, that we're recharging. Because the best friend we have is God. So when we connect with God every day, we get that ultimate recharge. But then when we connect with our physical families that God has placed in our lives, or if we don't have that close link with our family member, those friends that have become family, we need to connect with them at least once each day. So you connect with God first, and then you're going to have to connect with these earthly family members and friends that we have. It's needed. So that is the first thing we need to do. The next thing I believe we need to do, and I also spoke about it on the live I did yesterday with while I interacted with the person, so you could go and watch that live, is we need to have a bedtime and a morning time routine. When we wake up in the morning, what do we do? There needs to be some sort of a routine, some sort of a culture of what we do each morning, all right? A ritual. Get up, we have our conversation with the Lord first thing, we read our Bible, or for somebody else it may be you get up and you go and exercise. It's for that each time our body knows what we're going to be doing in the morning. Because one thing I just want to emphasize again now, for today it's the first day of the year. And for whoever is watching this at any time of the year, this is your first day for the rest of your life, right? And it takes 21 days for you to break a bad habit. And it takes 90 days for you to make something a permanent part of your life, right? So whatever, if this is the 1st of January for you, or the 1st of December, or the 27th of a month, this is the first day for you of the rest of your life. So if you plan to use the next 21 days to break a bad habit you believe you have, do so on any day that you watch this video, all right? And I'm saying we need to have a bedtime routine, a morning time routine. So in the morning, get up, for me, get up, pray, read my Bible, go and do some sort of a physical exercise, all right? Whether it's on the treadmill or to exercise with my family members and so on. At nighttime, the same thing. Because we have a habit of at nighttime we are watching television in bed, whether it be on our devices, tablet, phone or so on, and then we complain that we can't sleep. We can't sleep because we're stimulating the brain. So we need to find, are we drinking some tea? Are we listening to some relaxing music? What is it? So that we need rest. Other times we get sick because we are tired. Our bodies have not rested enough so that they can fight off all of these viruses. So we need rest. Sometimes we get irritable at our family members or at work because we're tired. All right, so we need to have rest. So we need to have a morning routine and a bedtime routine. All right, so that's my number 2. Okay, number 3 now. We need to cut down on the sugar and the salt. And in doing that, we need to have more healthy meals. Are we taking in more fruits and vegetables? Are we drinking more water? Cutting down on sugar, cutting down on salt? No, I am not going to say I'm an expert in this thing, but I'm trying to become as healthy as possible. So for my 2021, I'm trying to ensure that along with trying to live a vegan life as much as possible, I am actually cutting down on my sugar. Last year, I think I didn't have sugar for about 6 months. All right, and then I came back into my diet. But I need to cut down on the sugar, cut down on the salt, drink more water, eat more fruits and vegetables. Because there was a time, where I was eating totally raw. And all of these skin issues I have, it went away. I lost a lot of weight. So I want to get back to that discipline to know that I can eat much healthier. And 2021, that's a resolution that I'm going to try and maintain for my 21 days. And my 90 days is going to come in very important. And we will hold each other accountable. So that was number 3. Number 1 was connect with family members. Number 2, create a bedtime and a morning time routine. And number 3, to eat a lot more healthier, cut down on sugar and salt. Alright? Number 4, take better control of our money. Sometimes we're buying things we don't need. Or sometimes we get paid and we don't know where the money went. We have to take better control of our money. And I'm talking to myself right now. We have to. I watched another YouTuber, and he was saying that each morning when he got up, he would go through sit down before his wife or children wake up, and he would actually write down everything that he spent the day before. And so he has his little income and expenditure, and he would write down if he earned any money the day before, and all the money that he spent. So that as he would go into that day, he would be aware of what is left, what spending money they have left. So he could say yes or no to the purchases of that next day. So he was saying that sometimes it's not every morning that he does it, but he tries to ensure that it's done most mornings. And that is something I think I'm going to incorporate, because we need to have better control of our money. Because there's a lot out there for us to spend our money on. But our money is limited. Alright, so that's number 4. So remember now guys, all of these things I'm talking about, they're not really resolutions, it's just better way to live. Alright? And it makes us better in the long run. Because if we want to make big purchases, like right now I would love a new car, I can't afford it. But if I take better control of my money over an extended period of time, I will be able to amass money to be able to get that. Alright? So that's number 4, better control of our money. My next one, number 5, is what YouTube is for me right now. Everybody needs a hobby. Everybody needs to have an outlet besides work. Alright? And I chose this year, in the middle of a pandemic, 2020, to actually get on YouTube, because I've been watching YouTube my entire adult life. Watching people uploading things, being inspired by them, being entertained by them. And this year I said, you know what? What I'm going to do is YouTube. Alright? And I'm enjoying it. So I'm saying that for this year, 2021, explore a new hobby. What is it that you enjoy doing? What have you always wanted to learn to do? Is it sewing? Is it singing? Is it painting? Is it crocheting? Is it laying tiles on the ground? Is it that you want to do some sort of a woodwork? What is it? You know what you have always desired to do. And if you have never desired to do anything, just start exploring. What would you want to learn to do? So we need to have that outlet. So number 5 for me is to get a new hobby. And you know what getting a new hobby does? If you become so good at it, it can also become your side business. We all need extra money. So if you're able to do something and you become so good at it that you can actually do it for other persons. Some persons would sew, right? If you learn how to do it and you're able to sew properly, make skirts and blouses, maybe you can make some money by doing that for others, right? So learn something new, and it may become something that will help you to supplement your pay, or it may be something that will make you have to leave that job you don't like. All right, so explore a new hobby or skill, and then that may become your side business. So in 2021, let us not just depend on the one salary. Let us look on different ways in which we can earn money. Especially here in my parish, St. Thomas, let us look on different ways that we can earn money. All right, my number 6 now is we need to declutter our homes. Sometimes we have things into the house and we don't even remember, so we have them until we go buy the same thing again. It happened to me. So I am saying, if it happened to me, it might have happened to you. Declutter. Get rid of some of the things that you know you're not using and you have not used for a while. Some of the clothes you're not wearing and you have not worn them for a while. There may be persons out there that would need the thing more than you. So when you declutter, you know what it does? It helps you to be able to donate. So things that you have in your house, things that are beautiful, but you realize you don't need them, you don't use them. And sometimes when we live in a home for a long time, what happens? We amass so many things that sometimes we don't even have space to walk. Alright, so we need to declutter and donate what needs to be donated. Give what needs to be given. So we are taking out some of the stress out of our lives, and then if there are individuals who would need these things, good things, nice things, then we can give to organizations that are able to help others, or through your church, donate to your church that they can help others when they need these things. Or if you know of individuals who you know need the things, you find a way to get it to them, the persons who are in need. So, number 6, declutter. Alright, number 7, and it's a nice segue from decluttering. We need to redecorate. Let me tell you why we need to redecorate. And when I say redecorate, I don't mean go buy new things. Many of us, and we have been working from home. And for us, for persons like myself, your home is your sanctuary. Let me not say sanctuary because that is too close to church, but your home is your comfort zone, I should say. Your home is your comfort zone. It's where you relax and find peace. But because we have been working from home, our homes have become our workplaces. And what that means is that we don't have that place of peace anymore. So we need to redecorate. If you are living in a small room, you can still find that little spot in the corner that you can call your office. And you only work in that area. Alright? So that the rest of your house is not seen as your workplace. It's seen as the place where you go to relax. Alright? So we need to redecorate our places so that we're more comfortable in our homes, and trying to separate our workspace from our living space. Alright? That's number 7. Number 8 is focus on helping others and not just getting things for yourself. Alright? Focus on, I think that sometimes when we're able to look out of our own experiences and to see how others are living and the things that they need, sometimes we realize how blessed we are. Sometimes we really understand, because what I've come to realize, it doesn't matter how much you get, we are always seeking more. And then after a time, sometimes you will say, Lord, I don't have this, I don't have that. But when you start to look on others who don't have as much as you realize what I have a lot. I really have a lot. So we need to sometimes go and assist others, and in assisting others, we are helping ourselves, because we're able to see things from another point of view and realize how God has been blessing us. As God really has been blessing us. God has been blessing us. For me to even be sitting here and making a video, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to share with you all, right? So we need to focus on helping others and not just continue living a life of abundance and we're not sharing. So what we need to do is to pray that God shows us the areas that we need to work in, and let Him guide us in our giving so that the right persons get help. That's my number 8. So there are 2 more. And these are all above that have been very important to know, but these two are at the pinnacle. That if we're able to get this right, 2021 will be wonderful for us. My number 9 is change your mindset. We need to change our mindset, because sometimes our mindset is what is holding us back. Our mindset sometimes is what is holding us back. We need to change our mindset. We need to stop thinking about things in the negative and start thinking about things in the positive. So if there's a task to be done, I say, Lord, am I going to do that? No. What we need to be saying is, I have this thing to be done, and it's going to be great. All right? Think in the positive. Even though you may know that there are obstacles to overcome, don't look on the obstacles as this big thing to overcome. Look on it as like wow, I have to do this, and I'm going to get it done, and it's going to be great. So if we approach things with a positive mind frame, positive mindset, it makes it that much better. But if we are dreading it before we have begun, it's going to be an uphill battle. So we need to change our mindset from one of being negative to one of being positive. It makes our life and the persons around us lives even better. And my 10th thing that I think we should be practicing in 2021: break bad habits. We know ourselves. And if we don't realize, if we think we don't have a bad habit, just ask those friends and family members closest to us, what do you think I need to change about myself? Because the thing, self-reflection is very healthy. It's very healthy for us to have self-reflection. We need to look on ourselves and analyze ourselves and see areas in ourselves that we believe can be better. We have to wait on people to tell us stuff. We need to know ourselves, especially when you get to our age. Whether you're in your 20s or 30s, I'm in my 40s, you have to understand yourself, so that even when people tell you, you like that, you can say, yeah, I'm like that. and you know yourself, and then there are certain things within yourself that you realize need to be changed. You can work on it. There's no overnight success. Everything is a process. Alright, but with God, we can overcome everything with God. So my 10th thing, we need to, within the next 21 days, change our bad habits. What is your bad habit? Take the time to find a way to change these bad habits. Every day for 21 days, see what you can do to turn around your bad habit into something that will serve you better as a human being. And then for the next 90 days, continue to do it every day so it becomes permanent change. I am CNJ. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to CNJ Jamaica. It's about St. Thomas and everything else of interest to CNJ. Please share this video as we try to ensure that we live positive lives, confident lives, positive lives in 2021. Thank you for watching.